I want you to picture something. You're in a room. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is happening. You're not hurt. You're not sick. But something still feels off. Not in your thoughts, in your body. Your chest feels a little heavier than usual. Your breathing feels slightly shallow. Even your skin feels more sensitive, like the world is just a bit too quiet on you. And the strange part is, there is no physical injury, no visible cause, nothing you can point to, just a feeling that almost behaves like pain without a wound. So why does loneliness feel like something your body is experiencing, not just your mind? Today, we're uncovering why loneliness feels physical, how the mind translates absence into sensation, and why being alone can feel like something is happening even when nothing is.
To understand this, think about a moment you expected someone to respond, but they didn't. A message left unread, a call that doesn't return, a room where no one turns toward you. At first, it feels mental, but then something else happens. You start noticing your body more, your posture changes, your attention drops inward, even small sounds feel louder. It's like your body is suddenly listening for something that isn't arriving, because loneliness isn't just no people around. It is your system detecting missing connection, and missing signals don't stay in the mind for long. They travel downward. Here's something most people never realize. Your body doesn't separate emotional discomfort from physical discomfort as cleanly as you think. It only registers something is wrong. Think of it like a room temperature system. You don't tell the thermostat why the room feels cold. You just feel the cold. Loneliness works the same way. The brain detects social absence, and the body reacts as if the environment has changed. Not emotional, but biological. That's why loneliness can feel like pressure in the chest, heaviness in the limbs, tightness in the throat. Not because something is physically attacking, but because your body is responding to a missing condition it expects to exist. Now something even more interesting happens. When connection disappears, your mind doesn't just accept it. It starts scanning. You replay conversations. You reread messages. You imagine what others are doing without you. It's not overthinking in the usual sense. It's your brain trying to restore a pattern that feels incomplete. Think of it like a radio trying to find a station that just went silent. The silence doesn't feel neutral. It feels wrong. So the mind keeps adjusting the dial, even when nothing changes, because the system expects signal, not absence. Here's the deeper layer. Humans don't experience absence as nothing. We experience it as something missing from a structure we rely on. And when something expected disappears, the mind doesn't erase the space. It highlights it, like a shape left behind when an object is removed from dust. You don't just notice what is there. You notice what is no longer there. That's why loneliness doesn't feel empty. It feels occupied by the awareness of absence itself. And that awareness becomes physical because attention always has a body somewhere behind it. So why does loneliness cross into physical sensation? Because your brain doesn't treat social connection as optional information. It treats it as environmental stability. When connection is present, your system relaxes. When it disappears, your system doesn't just think about it. It reacts, not with language, with sensation. That's why loneliness can feel like pressure, tightness, or heaviness, not metaphorically, but experientially. Because your mind isn't saying, I am alone. It is saying something important is missing from my environment, and your body listens. So next time loneliness feels physical, don't dismiss it as imagination, and don't treat it as weakness. See it for what it really is. A system designed to keep you connected, translating absence into sensation so you don't ignore it. Because humans were never meant to only understand loneliness mentally. They were meant to feel it strongly enough to move back toward connection. And now that you understand it, even the quietest moments don't feel empty anymore. They feel like signals waiting to be answered.